I am proud to offer my amendment to prevent DOJ, President Trump, and Secretary Rubio from repeatedly wasting taxpayer dollars with our foreign aid. Under the guise of rooting out waste and abuse, President Trump and his cronies have illegally stopped our foreign assistance programs. Freezing funds to our foreign aid also stops the distribution of this aid. Republicans literally left food rotting at ports and medicine expiring on shelves. Even though this waste was clear to everybody, they didn't change course. In February, almost $500 million in taxpayer paid for food aid was left rotting at our ports. In May, more than 60,000 tons of food, enough to feed 3.5 million people for a month, was stuck in warehouses, including at the Adesia Nutrition warehouses in my home state of Rhode Island. And in July, we found out that the State Department incinerated 500 tons of food paid for by taxpayers because they waited too long to distribute it. Let me be very clear. They chose to light it on fire instead of helping starving people around the world. I think that's cruel. I think it's callous. I think it's cold-hearted, and it's not very smart. It wasn't just the food aid. Medical aid is currently at risk of expiring without use. President Trump plans on destroying nearly $9.7 million of contraceptives that have already been paid for, instead of selling it to aid organizations that offered to buy these products. What type of art of the deal is that for the American taxpayer? Again, this aid is already paid for by Americans. It should be saving lives, not left to expire or intentionally be destroyed. Whether it is happening because of incompetence or if it's intentional, it is clear that there is no plan. Before USAID was illegally closed, there was clear guidance on how to efficiently and effectively handle leftover supplies at the end of a contract. My simple amendment would prevent waste. It requires the State Department to establish guidance on handling unused supplies after a contract ends. It would prioritize aid to not be diverted, destroyed, or allowed to expire. This would provide clarity to our foreign assistance partners and our State Department employees in charge of these programs. It ensures our aid helps people we intended to save, not waste away in warehouses or on shelves beyond the reach of those who need them. If my Republican colleagues are serious about preventing waste and abuse, this should be a very, very easy vote. I urge my colleagues to support this amendment, and I yield back.